Guess what? I got a good pay dirt this time. All right. I guess you can tell by the thumbnail, we're going to be doing a troubled one pay dirt today. So here is the troubled one pay dirt. It is heavy metal. And I am a fan of heavy metal, so this is fortuitous. Okay, this was $80. It was a guaranteed half a gram. Now, I know what you're saying. Half a gram is not worth 80 bucks. This bag, in my opinion, is worth everything that I paid. These little brass knuckles, these things are cool too, man. I'd really like to put these on my keychain. But, yeah, I'm kind of rough with stuff. Those will probably break in my pocket just by me being me. So I'm just going to leave those attached to the bag. But that is cool. Dude, that is too cool. I really love that. Before I opened the bag up, it also came with one of Troubled One's metal pay dirt cards, metal business cards. It's got his information right there, his email. If you're looking to get a bag of pay dirt, which I recommend because Troubled One is an honest vendor, I would do it. It's also got D&D engraving and sublimation on the back. So go ahead, and need some engraving and sublimation, go ahead and give these people a call. This is another thing that I probably would have just paid for straight from Troubled One. I've been wanting one of these for a long time, and I've got a plastic one. So it is a shovel spoon, which is cool. I'm keeping that. Then I'm gonna be using that for a long time. So I'm stoked about the spoon and the little nooks and everything, the bag. And we haven't even gotten to the pay dirt yet. So I wanted to explain some things first before we moved on with the opening of the bag. I would have been buying guaranteed pay dirts from the get, okay? But the thing about that is, it's like going to a baseball game and the team you go see, they never lose. It's like, hey, we're going to go see the winners again, but they never lose. Yeah, I know, but they're winners, but they never lose. So it's like, why are we going to see them? After a while, you're going to get bored and you're going to root for the losers to win. So that's why I did it. I would have been doing Troubled One. I wanted to do Troubled One from the start, you know, but I didn't want to keep doing winner after winner after winner after winner and just bore the you know what out of you guys. So I'm going to keep doing pay dirts for a little while. But I bought it for the bag, to tell you the truth. The pay dirt is just a bonus. All right, Troubled One, heavy metal, gold, silver, copper pay dirt. I'm really excited to do this. And these are my first stickers, ladies and gentlemen. I have stickers from a pay dirt that I bought that I'm not happy with. That don't count because it wasn't. Dude, that sticker, y'all's designs are so cool. I mean, really, you got gold coins and nuggets, pistols, stars. I mean, mine's an empty pan. You guys rock. You guys are too cool. Fever Dreams Gold. There's another sticker. So, yep, there's my first sticker. I'm probably not going to put that one on anyone. I'm going to keep that one. But I'll put this one on something. And then, yeah, that's so cool. I really like that. That's too cool. I like that. All right. Like I said, I almost don't want to open this bag. There's a big piece of copper right there. I already found something. Yeah, I would really like to just keep this bag as it is. But what is that? Is that a coin? Oh, no way. All right. Dude. Tio, you rock. All right, I'm going to get set up, and we're going to do this. but Troubled One is an honest vendor. And if you haven't got a bag of Troubled One pay dirt, go over to Troubled One's page. He's got a YouTube channel over here. His email is on there. Email him and tell him you would like a bag of pay dirt, and he will accommodate. He is a really good dude. Check out this action figure that I had ChatGPT made up for him. That is too cool. I wish I could buy one of these in real life. But yeah, we're gonna get this bag is too cool. That is too cool. I really like that. I really do. Chris, you're the man. All right, we're gonna get on this. Be right back. Okay, I have brought 3 pans in. Here's the pay dirt, and then I have 2 classifiers. Okay, this is the big classifier. Anything that's bigger than, say, 1/8 of an inch is not going to go through it. So what doesn't go through is the big stuff. What goes through and catches in this one is the in-between stuff. Big stuff, in-between stuff, and the stuff that passes through stuff is the small stuff. So we're going to have our smalls, our in-betweens, and our bigs. All right, I am going to get this separated up into 3 parts. Now we don't have to worry about 10 mesh minus test plus 20 plus, none of that. Bigs, middles, smalls. All right. All right, I'm going to bring you back in after this is all classified up. Actually, I lied because I wanted to bring you in. Look, I can see silver right on the top. That is cool. That is cool. I like that. I am a big fan of silver also. All right. So basically, I just shake it back and forth. The middle stuff. Oh, dude, that. I'm glad I brought you in for the classification because that is cool. I can see lots of silver in there too. Okay. Biggins, little uns, in betweens. All right. Look at all that silver. I'm gonna have to look at that. I'm gonna have to break out my microscope and see that because my eyes are bad. That looks like a silver Morgan. It's like a silver Morgan. Sweet. I'm gonna put that right in there. Okay, I'm still picking through the biggins. This is some of the copper that I pulled out. Big old nuggets of copper. I'm gonna have to get a container to put those in. And then this is the silver, and it's like crisp. I don't know if the camera's doing it justice. My camera's doesn't do anything justice. Okay, that's the silver, and I don't know if you can still see in here, but there's still silver in there. I've never panned out silver before. I don't even know if you can pan out silver. I don't know if it's got the same gravity, specific gravity as. But I mean, I could be picking this out for days. There's just so much silver in here that So what I think I'm going to do is, these were the magnetic rocks that I pulled out of there. Not very much. That out of just the big ones. And then these ones here are shiny. They look like they're hematite. These ones, these 5 down there. And I'm sure that there's more in there. Those are just the ones that I saw, but they're really cool looking. This one here, that looks almost like obsidian. It's like black glass looking. I don't know. Something special. So I pulled that out. And then this is some of the pyrite that I pulled out. I didn't see much, but I saw those 4 pieces. So I pulled those out. That one is really crazy and heavy and roly-poly. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do is, so I can just keep pulling silver out of this all day long. I'm going to give this a pan. But I'm going to do that after we try to get as much silver and then copper out of the classifications as we can. So I'll bring you back in a few. Okay, I've moved most of the stuff to the side. Here's the copper. Here's the silver. Just going to move that off to the side. Like I said, Never panned out silver before, so this is going to be a learning experience for the both of us. I really like that, Morgan. That's cool. That's cool. I like the pan too. That'll be cool for specimens. All right, I brought over my kitty litter pan. We're gonna add some surfactant to it, so no gold floats off the top. But I've never panned out silver before, so this is going to be a learning experience. I think I'm going to use the big riffles. Yeah, wish me luck. Not a very dirty material. A little bit of biologics coming off of it. I think I have a pan that I could dump the dirty water into. I'll just dump it in there and put it off to the side. I'm going to have to be methodical about this, I suppose. Before I started filming this segment, went and did the 50, 100, and 150 subscriber giveaway. That was so much fun. You know, I was really worried. I thought it was going to be a headache. It was going to be a nightmare. I got to deal with shipping now. The winner lives in Australia, and I'm not too sure about the requirements to shipping to Australia. Probably not going to be allowed to ship the dirt. So I'm going to have to go through the pay dirt. I have not put the gold in it, so there's no gold in the pay dirt because I was waiting to see whether the person just wanted gold or pay dirt. Gold in the pay dirt. Gold, just gold, or gold inside the pay dirt. I was waiting to see that because, you know, somebody might not have wanted to pan it out. So, and I don't blame them. I wouldn't have wanted to pan it out. I still don't want to pan it out. All of this video is probably going to get sped up or cut out because nobody wants to hear me ramble on. This is really hard. This is really hard to pan out. Not because of... It's just the silver. It wants to go out of the pan, and I've never panned silver before, so I don't know if I'm doing it right. I keep looking in here, see if I see any silver, and I don't. So maybe I'm doing it right. I hope I'm doing it right. See, like that piece is in the first riffle, and it's going to go out. It's digging in deeper into the riffle. No materials coming out. So. Curse you, T.O. I'm just kidding. Much love, much respect. I don't understand why you can't get monetized. If you have not gone over to T.O.'s channel and subscribed and commented, go over there and do that. Good dude, really good dude. He streams live videos every day. I don't know why that rock is so green. You see the silver down in there? Whoa, Nelly. Okay, so this is just the biggins. That little uns is gonna be a nightmare to pan out. Yeah, this'll that's as far as I'm gonna go, because I'm eating up a lot of camera space. So I'm gonna pick all that stuff out off camera, and then I'll bring you back in. It ain't easy. A copper was a lot easier because the copper is the copper's heavier than the silver. But that's the silver and the copper from the biggins. And then I was able to find some more hematite in there. Look how shiny that stuff is. And except for the one piece of obsidian or whatever that is. And I found one more piece of iron pyrite also. So, this is the in-betweens. So we're going to do the in-betweens. This looks like it's going to be about as easy as the biggins was. Yeah, this silver just wants to come on out. It's all in the first riffle. It was one good wave came and just knocked all the silver right into the first riffle. I gotta close the door. Did you see a squirrel? Did you see a squirrel? I know. That big bad squirrel. Get out of there. He wants to drink the dirty water. Crazy dog. Yeah, this is very difficult. So I'm going to do this off camera because very hard. Not easy. Be right back. All right. This isn't easy. What I've been doing is just like doing like I'm panning out gold, and then the light stuff that comes off, if any silver, I don't even know if you can see this because of my fat fingers, if any silver comes down, I just pull it out. Like, see, that's a piece of silver, that's a piece of silver. It's cool that it sticks to your finger, because that makes it a lot easier. This isn't easy. This silver in here makes it very, very difficult. It's the weight of the silver and the gold are different. Like, no gold is coming down, right? But the silver is. So that's what's making this very, very difficult. It's taking quite a while, which is fine. This is why you do it, you know? For the hobby and take my mind off of other things. But it's hard. This So yeah, I'm gonna keep going on that. I did see a piece of gold in there, down in the bottom, somewhere in there. But yeah, I'm not concentrating on the gold right now. I'm concentrating on this silver, because the silver is a pain in the butt. It isn't easy. I mean, I like it. I got my big giant magnifying glasses on. Those are my watch working watches. But that's a lot of silver. That's a crazy amount of silver. I know I'm shaking it, but that's crazy. Like, look at this one piece. That's really heavy. That's a really heavy piece of silver. It's not light. So, and if I still didn't have that 0.5 gram on my scale for the giveaway that I got to find what Selena wants to do with, I would throw that on there. I will throw that on there, but I can't do it right now because I got gold on the scale and I got to find out what Selena wants to do. So, I'm going to carrying on. So, I'll bring you back in. I'll be right back. Okay, I brought you back in because tweezers is the way to go. I just broke this one, but it's like hair. It's like I can't even pick it up. It's so fine. And these are watch working on tweezers. There, I got it. That you can't see it. I'll put it right there. So that's the piece I just dropped. It's crazy. But tweezers, definitely way to go. You buy a bag of this heavy metal, I hope you have some $35 watch working on tweezers to ruin. I'm just kidding. They're not $35. They're $75. I'm just going to keep picking through this. I guess when I come across a piece of gold, which is right there. Ladies and gentlemen, we got them. So I'm gonna move that dime over there, and I'm gonna put that gold in that pan right there. So yeah, look at that. That's a nice piece. Not copper, not silver, gold. A yellow metal gold. So I'm going to put that right there where I can knock it off. That's why I didn't want to get too deep into the pile, but somehow it worked down. What I've been doing is just pulling it down. And anytime a piece of silver pulls down, I just take it out with my tweezers. And I just put that one back in there. I missed a whole bunch. Like that one. And that one. And I just put that one back in. And that one. And I got that one back out again. I'm bringing you in because it's best if I don't put the pan up and I zoom while I'm editing. Gold. 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 This is a piece of gold. We're going to put that in the pan. Bink! Did you hear it? Did you hear it? Listen. Probably can't hear it because I got heavy metal playing in the background. That one has a little bit, ooh, a little bit of ironstone on it, a little bit of iron on it, a little bit of rust. See that? But like I said, it's best if I don't zoom in or raise it up. It's best if I zoom in. So yeah, there's a couple pieces of gold. That is definitely a piece of gold. That is, see now, right here, I have found more gold, and there's still more in there. I just got to go through it. Like, there's a piece right there. I think there's a piece. Yep, there's definitely a piece right there. I don't know what that blue octagon looking thing is, but it's crazy. Oh, that's shot. That's a piece of shot. That is shotgun shell. That is lead. Okay, right on. Got it. Got it. Perfect. I'm going to put that in there too because we want to clean up a river. Keep all the lead out because we don't want lead to go in the river. That's bad. I still have all the other material to go through. But what I was saying is That's more gold than I found in the bag. And that I didn't have any silver in the bag. So I didn't have any copper in the silver bag. I don't get to see as much gold. And the Gold Rush bag also didn't come with the Troubled One heavy metal. Oh, and this, and the dime, and the hematite. Much better. I'm so much happier with this, what's going on here, than with the Gold Rush bags. But yeah, I am going to keep on. Keep it on. I guess I should just try and pull this out on camera. Gold. 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 I hope you can see this and not my ugly mug. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to carry on pulling the silver out. And if I find any more gold, I will pull the gold out. But after I get done pulling as much of the silver out as I can, I'm going to pull this all back down and pan it back out and see if I missed any gold or anything, or any gold slipped down or anything. So this is probably going to be my longest video unless I do some very gold serious editing. Good news. I was able to pull all of that out except for the smallest of silver dust. I'm going to keep this so I can go through it again. I am going to put it in my tailings pile, because I'm sure I probably missed something along the way. But this is the gold that we got so far. Very happy with it. And one piece of lead shot. That's what you see rolling around in there. Silver. Copper. I'm going to move this gold out of here by the other pans. All right. Black one seemed the way to go. I got all that material in the big green pan. So, you know what I want to do? I'd like to try and dry stratify it. Get all the heavy stuff down on the bottom. And then do about half of the material. That way, hopefully, there's a good second pan. So I know this is probably going to take a while. And the video's already, I don't know, I've been doing this for 2 hours now. So the video's probably a half an hour long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this off camera. And then I'll bring you in for I'll bring you back in for the end of this half. The beginning of that half. All right, I'll be right back. I'm getting down to the end of this pan. What I decided to do was that any silver in this classification was going to be very small and virtually impossible to separate. So I'm just going to forego trying to get any of the silver out of this classification. So we're just going to go for any flour gold. And I've been looking. Not much silver has really gone down. I do see some in there. But I think I'm seeing some flour gold. So that's why I brought you back in. Right here. At this stage. Okay, that's all magnetite. Hopefully, no gold. Like that piece right there, that looks like gold. These pieces on the side, they look like gold. And if you remember, I tried to stratify it down so most of the gold would be in the second pan. Let's see if I can pick those up one finger. I got one of them. See if I can get that long one. Oh, I had it. One more try. Got it. Got it. The one finger scoop. All right, like I said before, I need my squirt bottle. Squirty squirt bottle. Ugh. Not gonna worry about the small silver. My big fat head's probably in the way the whole time. Or you're not in the shot. Oof. Yeah, why? Okay, you know what I'm gonna have to do? I'm just gonna suck all this up, and then we are gonna run it through the TGC61. And that is going to separate it from the silver. Okay, one silver got in there. But I think I got all the gold. So we're gonna do the same thing. I'm going to pan this down. When I get towards the end, I'll bring you in because this is taking so long. This is like a 5-hour video right now. Bring you back. Because we're getting down to it. Still silver in there, still silver dust, and still gold in there. And I honestly am not going to be able to get that out of there without divine assistance. So I'm just going to snuffer all this up. And we are going to get the clean out machine. And it's going to deal with the silver and not me. But so far, I'm thoroughly happy with this bag. Thoroughly. I'm not going to even mention the other official brand Paydirt that I bought. But this beats it by a mile. Very difficult to do because of the silver in it. I got all the gold out. Very difficult to do because of all the silver in it. Okay, this is all the magnetite. Pretty sure I got all the gold out of it. But we'll run that through the TCG61 also. I'll get that set up and I'll bring it back in. Okay, I have run all the magnetic material through it that was in my boy Blue, and there was no gold in it. So I'm just gonna dump the snuff bottle in there. Okay, I hope that worked because I got my magnifying glasses on and I can't see unless my face is 3 inches away from the... Oh yeah, that looks good. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay, I got it set on 0 because I'm 0 meaning inclination, declination. Because I'm pretty much just trying to get the silver out. The black sands will come out by themselves, but I may have a little bit too much water in there. I was having a foam problem, as if you can't tell. It's just a little foam. But yeah, I'll clean this up. And I'll bring you back in after it's all cleaned up. Okay, just bringing you back in. Having a problem with the bubbles again. I got so much water in there. I don't know why I'm having problems with the bubbles. But that's the silver that I've taken out of it so far. Just a little couple pieces of silver in there. It's like hair. It's like silver hair. And like little pieces of sand or whatever. But it's just black sands and gold now. So I'm going to let that go for a little bit. I'm going to keep playing with it. I'll bring you back in for the clean out, dry out, snuff dump. Bring you back in for the snuff dump. Okay, my battery's about to die. This is going to be the snuff dump. I'm going to do it in a black pan so I can put it out in the sun and dry it out. Okay, that is the snuff dump. Lots of good gold in there. I'm actually going to dump this in there too. Even the lead shot. That's all going to dry out together. I'll bring you back in after I recharge the battery because the battery's dead. Be right back. All right, I have to make this quick because I just pulled my phone off the camera off the charger to film the way out. All right, the TGC61 is still going over there. I don't know if you can see. There's just a little pile of silver in there. I'll probably try and zoom in, but I got to make this quick because it's about to die. All right. All right. Now this is the copper. This is the silver. And this is the gold. I also have a silver dime, and there's that lead ball that's in the pan. Now, other vendors are just going to sell you a bag of dirt and less than whatever ROI. This cost $80 total. Shipping, taxes combined, everything came to total $80 total. I would have paid $80 for the bag, the shovel, and the silver dime and the stickers. I mean, this is the way a gold pay dirt vendor should operate. This is the way it should look. All right, first thing we're going to weigh up is the copper. I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know if you can even see the number. Here, let me slide it back that way a little bit. Okay, we're going to zero it out. Maybe it's too heavy. Maybe that tray is too heavy. Yeah, it's probably not going to do it. All right, well, I did that tray. Yeah, it's way too over heavy. So, not going to weigh the copper out. Okay, that's zeroed out. This is the silver. Okay, it's way too heavy to weigh the silver. I don't know what the max weight of that scale is. So, I mean, all right, we're maxed out on the silver. I'd say it's over an ounce. I'm going to have to break out a different scale. Okay, we are zeroed out. I have my paintbrush in here. There's a little bit of black sands in there, but there's no silver in there. So we got that going for us. There is a dog hair in there. That's for sure. Okay, I'm looking down and there's that dog hair. The dog hair just went in there. So that probably made it weigh what it was. All right. 0.64 grams. This was supposed to be a half a gram guaranteed, so it's 0.142 bigger than it was supposed to be. If you remember my last 3 cleanouts, this is over what I got out of 2 of the 3 bags. The 0.14, the 0.142. The 0.142 is over what I got out of 2 of the last 3 bags that I paid for. So this is a no-brainer. I would go buy his stuff. He's a great dude. Look at this is pyrite. This is hematite. This is the shovel. I'm pretty sure that's pottery. I mean, I don't know what else it could be. It looks like ancient pottery. Sticker, pan, brass knuckles, scoop. This is a win-win. 0.142 over what it was supposed to be. This is the way a pay dirt vendor should be. Thank you, Trouble One. Thank you, Chris. He sent the message on the bag. Thank you, Chris. No. Thank you, Chris. This is the way a gold pay dirt vendor should be. Thank you so much. I hope you all enjoyed this. That's going to do it. This video is long enough. Get out of my house.